It's December 20th. Christmas is only 5 days away, and so what better way to celebrate this with something that I really want to share with you guys. By the way, this is not a sponsorship in any shape or form. I just really want to share this with you guys because these four little golden boys, I like to call, are just too adorable.
Merry Christmas!
Hey guys, it's me, Diana again, and welcome back to my galaxy! And also, a Merry Early Christmas to all of you beautiful people out there. That is, for all of you who celebrates Christmas. If you guys celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa, then Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa to all of you guys out there. And yes, I've said in a couple of videos that I was still planning a couple of things I want to do for my Christmas decorations and everything, but I went to a couple of stores and I found out that certain things that I really wanted, they were all sold out. So this is all you guys are gonna have to see. I mean, you got the ornaments up here, my blinking Christmas lights and everything, and at least I have my Christmas tree. And speaking of that, I'm gonna let you guys take a second to appreciate my little Christmas tree for a little bit. I actually took time in this, and despite the size of this, I mean, this is as much as I could do, because originally the Christmas tree that I really want, it was sold out again. So here you go. But anyways, enough of that. I not only want to share my Christmas tree with you guys, I want to share this with you guys. If you guys have already seen my thumbnail, this video is all about this particular restaurant called Raising Cane's. This is not a sponsorship though in any shape or form, so hashtag not sponsored. For those of you who have been to any of these restaurants, then you guys already know what Raising Cane's is. But for those who don't, Raising Cane's is kind of similar to how the way Chick-fil-A is. However, the major difference is that instead of just like nuggets, Raising Cane's is strictly chicken fingers, and they also do chicken sandwiches too. But anyways, long story short, Raising Cane's is just similar to Chick-fil-A. It's a chicken restaurant, just like how the way Chick-fil-A is and also Popeyes is. It's another chicken restaurant. The actual restaurant, Raising Cane's itself, it actually got started in Louisiana, and then it just got very popular here in the South, and now all over the United States. And I just learned recently there's a Raising Cane's in the Middle East. At least one of the chicken shops is global, unlike some other person. And like, I'm not trying to bash on Chick-fil-A or anything, because I mean, I really love Chick-fil-A, but I mean, Chick-fil-A, come on. It's about to be 2020. Could you guys at least have some Chick-fil-A restaurants that are like globally? Have one in the UK, have one in Japan, have one in South Korea, have one in India, have one in Germany, have one in Australia, for crying out loud. Because I mean, so far from what I'm told, Chick-fil-A is only in the United States, but I don't actually think that there's any Chick-fil-A restaurants that are globally. I mean, if there is, then please let me know in the comment sections down below. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Raising Cane's! And if you have not been to Raising Cane's, I highly recommend you guys go there. It is delicious. Raising Cane's is kind of similar to Chick-fil-A. The only difference is that Raising Cane's is a little bit more globally than Chick-fil-A. They not only serve you chicken and french fries, they also serve you coleslaw. Their own version of the Chick-fil-A sauce is called cane sauce. And they also have Texas toast. All of this delicious food that you guys will get your money's worth. And aside from that, another major difference between Raising Cane's and Chick-fil-A, Chick-fil-A is obviously, their mascot's a cow, while for Raising Cane's, their mascot is a dog. Which segue to this video. Ever since Raising Cane's got started, the restaurant's mascot has always been and always will be the owner's dog. And this dog is no ordinary dog. It's not a golden retriever, it is a Labrador retriever. And the dog's name is actually named Cane's. Cane's 1 was the first one, then it was Cane's 2, and now it's Cane's 3. And Cane's 3 has his own little Instagram, if you guys can see it. So If you guys don't follow him, go ahead and follow him. Show him some love. One love, actually. Yeah, Raising Cane's catchphrase, that's their catchphrase. One love. And I know what you guys are probably thinking. This might seem like a long introduction, and why am I explaining about the restaurant Raising Cane's and their mascot, the dog? Because this is important to this particular video. Ever since the year 2013, which is during this decade, because yes, we're about to go into 2020, this decade's about to end, but ever since 2013, Raising Cane's have been releasing what they call their holiday puppies. And ever since then, they've been starting to release more and more and more of their holiday puppies. And I have 4 of them, which I like to call them my little 4 golden boys. And each of these holiday puppies that you guys get, half of the money goes to a very good cause to basically help animals like dogs or cats, or basically puppies and cats, to find very good homes. Keeps them away from the pounds, shelters, high kill shelters, which is a really major issue. So if you guys go to your Raising Cane's restaurant and if you see one of these little puppies, please purchase one of them if you guys can, because it goes to a very good cause. And with that said and done, I am about to share my little 4 golden boys with you guys out there. So enjoy. Starting things off is the very first holiday puppy that was released in 2013 and is considered a Christmas classic because, my family and we consider it a Christmas classic. We watch it pretty much every year on TBS when it has its 24-hour marathon. Ralphy from A Christmas Story. If you guys have not heard about this movie, the movie was released in 1983, and it is such a really enjoyable Christmas movie that I really enjoyed watching with my family. I remember watching it ever since me and my sister were just little girls, and my family and I have loved that movie ever since. It became a Broadway show, and it also had A Christmas Story Live with a couple of actors. I know Ken Jeong was in the Christmas Story Live, which I really enjoyed because Ken Jeong is one of my favorite comedians ever. But yeah, in 2013, this was the very first one, Ralphie from A Christmas Story, and he is so cute, and what he's wearing is the bunny suit, because for those of you who have seen the movie, you know what this is, but for those who don't, close to the end of the movie, when it's Christmas Day and Ralphie and his family are opening Christmas presents, Ralphie gets a present from his beloved Aunt Claire, and Aunt Claire had made this particular bunny suit for Ralphie, and it's just a funny scene. Because, I'm sure pretty much anyone in their family has that particular relative, whether it be an aunt or a grandma, or pretty much anyone in their family who has made something embarrassing. Because, I remember when me and my sister were little girls, and it wasn't my aunt or my grandma, it was my mom who would love to dress us up as little twins, even though we are 2 years apart. You know what? Because of that, it is no wonder why people think me and my sister are twins. Anyways, I realized what I just said. That kind of might have sounded mean a little bit, but anyways, I love you, Mom. Merry Christmas, I love you. And I do really enjoyed all of the stuff you would do for me and Annie, even though we're not technically twins, but I guess it's a kind gesture. Anyways, back to A Christmas Story. Long story short, Aunt Claire made this particular suit for Ralphie, and he puts it on after his mom basically forced him to wear it. I would show you that scene, but obviously I can't because of copyright reasons. So if you guys want to see what I'm talking about, it will be on the iCard right here, so that way you guys can click on it and see it for yourselves, so that way you'll know what the scene is referencing. And it is so cute, and obviously you can see the little zipper, it unzips and everything, and the little bunnies that you see right here, it kind of reminds me of Cookie. For some reason, the little bunnies reminds me of Cookie from BT21. And it's just so adorable, and I remember when I went to Raising Cane's and I saw this particular puppy, and my family knew that we really loved seeing this movie, and they just knew that we have to have it. And on Christmas Day, it was there on my stocking, and that was just the beginning of my little 4 golden boys. We have a lot more to go, so let's continue. Moving on to the year 2017, and during that time, it was Home Alone's 2 25th anniversary. And for Raising Cane's to celebrate that, not only like it's their holiday puppy, but also to celebrate Home Alone's 2 Lost in New York 25th anniversary, they've released Kevin. Home Alone 2 Lost in New York is another Christmas movie that me and my family really love watching so much. Well, basically Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2 are the 2 Christmas films that we really love watching every single year. We really didn't like Home Alone 3 and the other Home Alone films because it just wasn't the same as Home Alone 1 and 2. But back to Home Alone 2 and this little Kevin puppy, this little holiday puppy, I mean, like, this little guy is awesome, and like they really got the details down. I mean, like from the hat to his little clothes and everything, and I mean, like, it's so accurate, and like you guys can see, like, this is his little outfit, his little hat and everything. It is literally like on point, and like his little green suit is kind of similar to Ralphy's suit, only this one's like a little bit more softer, or like a little bit rougher. This one is a little bit more softer. I can't describe what kind of material this is, and there's no explanation what kind of material this is, but I mean, like, this is kind of like a little soft, kind of like a velvet kind of a vibe. If you guys have one of these, just be careful with his little hat, because I mean, I'm afraid that this could easily come off, this little pom-pom on his little beanie. But I mean, like, this is like literally one of my favorite Christmas movies, along with that and A Christmas Story. Home Alone 2, the Home Alone 1 and 2 are like one of my favorite holiday movies for me to just sit down and watch. I really love those films a lot. If any of you guys have not seen Home Alone's either 1 or 2, then please, by all means, please go watch those films, because they are so funny and so enjoyable to watch. And fun fact, those 2 films are actually directed by John Hughes, the same man who directed, I believe, St. Elmo's Fire, 16 Candles, and also a high school classic, The Breakfast Club. So they're both very good movies, and for holiday films like Home Alone's 1 and 2, they're such very good movies for you guys to just sit down with your family, and I really loved it. And to make this complete, I really wish that Raising Cane's could make like a Harry and Marv puppy, because then this would make it complete. That's Golden Boy number 2. Let's finish this off with the other 2. Moving on to the year 2018, which was last year, Raising Cane's released another holiday puppy, which is literally the pinnacle of a Christmas classic, Frosty the Snowman. If you guys have seen this particular Christmas little short film, you guys know what I'm talking about, but for those who don't, Frosty the Snowman is literally like considered a Christmas classic. Well, honestly, scratch that. It is a Christmas classic because Frosty the Snowman was released in the year 1969, 50 years before I was even born. This little Christmas movie was created by the company Rankin Bass, the same exact film company who made the stop-motion Christmas films like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, A Year Without a Santa Claus, and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. Which those 3 Christmas classics that I've just said, me and my family really love watching during this time of year. My parents and grandparents have seen this when it first came out, but then when me and my sister came into the picture, we both saw it. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll probably leave some information either in the description, or if the actual special is here on YouTube, I will probably put it on the iCard. That is, if I can find it on YouTube. Like, how the way they did this puppy, Frosty, which I like to call him Frosty, I mean, like, they really got his look down. I mean, like, The very first two puppies, they really got their look down. This one really, really got its look down. From the scarf, the little broomstick, obviously the little snowman jumpsuit that you see right here, even to the magical hat that brings him to life. Like, this is just so adorable and like so cute. And like the scarf, it's like made out of yarn, obviously. And like, I just remember watching this little special when I was just a little girl and everything, and Raising Cane's really outdid themselves. It's just so adorable and is such a great addition to the other two little puppies that I have, the other two little golden boys that I have, and just as when I thought this couldn't top it all, then I met this one. Now that we enter this year, 2019, Raising Cane's have released this particular puppy, holiday puppy, for 2019, and it's the little dog dressed up as a bell. And if this bell looks familiar to you, it's because it is. Well, from what I see it, at least. I mean, Raising Cane's didn't say that this was related to this particular movie, but this particular bell looks so similar to the same exact bell from this particular Christmas movie, The Polar Express. The Polar Express, it's another Christmas movie that I personally really love to watch whenever it's Christmas time and everything, because I mean, like, that movie has such an emotional connection with me. Not only it has one of my favorite American actors, Tom Hanks, in the film, but I mean, like, it was released in 2004. I was 8 years old when that movie came out. Despite what people say about the movie of how some people might think like it's creepy or anything, I mean, like, for me personally, I don't see it that way. I mean, like, The Polar Express is just like an amazing movie. It has basically an emotional connection with me because, like I said, I was 8 years old when I saw that film, and with my elementary school, at least, whenever this particular time of year would come around, we would have a pajama day, and I got to wear my pajamas and everything, and pretty much we would all watch The Polar Express. We wouldn't do any school work, we would just watch The Polar Express that day, and we would have Christmas parties, which is one of the most amazing things I'll never forget from my childhood. At least that was one of the only exciting things I had in my childhood, despite me getting picked on by bullies and everything. But that was the only thing I would look forward to in school, is when we would watch The Polar Express and we would just wear our pajamas all day, including recess. And I know Raising Cane says that this particular dog is not related to The Polar Express or anything, but I mean, like, if you look at the bell really closely, it does look similar to the actual bell from The Polar Express and everything. And like, this is just so adorable, and the little bow tie is just so adorable. And if you can listen closely, there's a little bell inside of him, and like he jingles, and his name is Jingle. So it's just so adorable, and like the shine that they have on the bell is kind of similar to how the way this nail is. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but I mean, like, it's really sparkly and it's very pretty. And even though Raising Cane says that this dog is not related to the Polar Express, this is how the way I see it, because I mean, like, the bell looks identical to the bell from the Polar Express. And pretty much the Polar Express is one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch. Pretty much all of these holiday puppies that you've seen, these are all of the holiday movies that I really love watching with my family and everything. But I mean, like, the Polar Express has such a huge connection with me because it was a part of my childhood and everything. I was 8 years old when I saw the movie, and then my elementary school decided to do it, and we all had a pajama day and everything. And pretty much ever since then, I just really love this movie so much. It has one of my favorite American actors, Tom Hanks, and like, honestly, like, if this is the dog for 2019, their little holiday collection. So if there's any of these little guys still available in any of the Raising Cane's restaurants, please go pick them up, because I mean, like, you guys will not regret it. It's definitely worth the amount of money and everything, and the money all goes to a good cause. So if you guys still see this little guy available in your Raising Cane's restaurants or stores, as like I like to call it, please go pick him up, because I mean, obviously it is so adorable, it is so cute. Like I said in this video, the money does go to a very good cause. It helps cats and puppies to find their forever homes and everything, and it keeps them away from like high kill shelters and everything like that. It really does go to a good cause, because these people will help these poor little animals find a forever home for them. And those are my 4 little golden boys that I have now shared with you guys. And like I've said numerous times in this video, pretty much these little 4 golden boys that I have had from Raising Cane's, they're all from these amazing Christmas movies that I really love watching with my family and everything. And like every single puppy that we have purchased, it goes to a very good cause and everything. So not only it's like a good little gift for me, but it's also a good little gift for the poor little doggies and kittens that probably doesn't have a good home and everything, and it keeps them away from high kill shelters and everything, which is such a huge issue in the animal world, I guess you can say, regarding for pets and everything. It's a subject that I really don't want to get too in depth in, because I mean, like, I try to remain my channel happy and everything, but I mean, like, high kill shelters is such a huge issue to me, because it's not the animal's fault that it doesn't want to get adopted or anything like that, or like no one wants to adopt it or anything. It's not the animal's fault. And if we have more people like this to stop this from happening and everything, then we can possibly find a solution to those poor little dogs and cats to find their forever home and everything. So if you guys still see any of the holiday pups still there in your stores, please go purchase one yourself. It is definitely your money's worth. It goes to a very good cause, and you will also get a little gift too. This is basically like a gift, and it will be worth it. And like I said, this is not a sponsorship in any way. I'm just doing it with the kindness of my heart and everything, and I just really want to share this with you guys and everything, because I mean, like I said, all of these puppies are just so adorable, and they're all from like my favorite Christmas movies that I really love watching with my family and everything. And like, they have such a personal connection with me, because like I said, these little puppies that you see right here, they're all from my favorite Christmas films that I really love to watch with my family and everything, from A Christmas Story, Home Alone 1 and 2, Frosty the Snowman, and The Polar Express and everything. And I just really love these Christmas films a lot to watch during this time of year. And I'm hoping that Raising Cane's will still continue to do these little holiday puppies, because they are so adorable and unique in their very own way. And there's like a couple of holiday puppies that they have not done yet. That, like, they have not done the Grinch yet. They have not done Harry and Marv from the Home Alone films. They have not done Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer yet. They haven't even done Santa Claus yet. Like, yeah, they have more puppies to think about later on as the years goes on, and when Christmas comes and goes, they have more puppies to think about. And not only they serve very good food there, but I mean, like I said, these puppies go to a very good cause and everything, so it's basically like paying it back and creating a full circle. I know some people might say like this is just a way to commercialize Christmas and everything, but no. From what I've seen with these little puppies, they go to a very good cause and everything. And like, that's what I believe Christmas is about. Because when you stop and think about it, this is a time of year when charities all over the world go up. And people give more because they know it's right, and they know that's what's good in their heart and everything. This is a time of year that puts a war to a halt, because the message of goodwill to men is so strong. It is a symbol for you to stop hatred, stop killing, stop everything that's like evil and unholy. This is a holiday that's that powerful. Obviously, that's how the way I see of Christmas. Not only it's a holiday to celebrate when Jesus was born, but I mean, like, everything that I just said, that's what I feel what Christmas means to me. And just like that, I'm gonna end this video, because this video is going longer than I expected, and now it's a perfect time for me to say my goodbyes. Thank you guys so much again for watching. I really hope you guys love this video. And if you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you're new, and also ring my bell so that way you guys get notified on my future videos. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and as always, I'll see y'all next time on my galaxy. Merry Christmas and have a Happy New Year. Love you all. Bye!